Back having missed that much time and still able to make a play. Bazemore tries to throw a pass. That ball goes back where he was. And believe it or not, Tyreek Evans gets it.
And Darren Collison coming back in. Offense, defense. He'll replace Corey Joseph. With 38 and 1/10 to play. Indiana with the win will move a season high 11 games over 500 at 23 and 12. And be just a game behind the Milwaukee Bucks.
Victor brings that one back out.
No foul.
No foul. Yeah, that's what you don't want to do. You don't have to foul. What you're starting to see, we talked about where we are in terms of the season, being a little casual here.
Yeah.
Bazemore gets it. And that got tipped to him by Vince Carter. But what you're starting to see, Chris, is the natural rotation where you have offense and defense. That's why Collison is in with Joseph, and you have the same thing as a rule for Miles.
You know, the thing for Nate McMillan is you take a win. You have a lot of teaching moments here. Your defense was challenged tonight, 121 points. You turned it over 17 times, leading to 21 points. But, again, the most important thing, you came on the road and got another win.
I don't think there's any question about that, Chris. This is the challenge of coaching, though. You know, so where do you bear down on guys, and particularly in this day and age, where do you bear down on them when you back off? Now, the win is the issue, because that's the business that you're in. But understanding that you're playing a team, if you will, that's at the bottom end of the Eastern Conference, and you're talking about being at the top end, and you just let them score 121 points, there are areas that you have to get better at. And some coaches, and Nate McMillan's not unlike, you know, all of the good coaches in the league, they're coaching all the time.
Now the young coach, Coach Pierce, takes another timeout. 8 and 9/10 seconds to play. You would say, is there an 8-point shot out there? No. But he's trying to do things that will impact this team, do you agree with me or not, Quinn, for the future.
This is a teachable moment. Exactly. You're right on point, Martin. This is a teachable moment. And they were going to want to try to see what they can get against a very good Pacer team. As you take a look at the schedule for the Pacers coming up.
What's good is the Pacers in their last 12 on the night after Christmas were 3 and 9. And remember, last year, the night after Christmas, started a season-long 5-game losing streak. So Detroit Friday, Atlanta on Monday, a 3 o'clock start. The Pacers, 23 fast break points tonight. They push the pace. Now forced to do that because Atlanta plays the fastest of any team in the league.
Yeah, Atlanta has fast pace. Pacers also our team is, as most of you know at home, that can get their hands on the ball. And when they do, they get out and run. But I tell you the other thing that helped tremendously, Chris, is you look at Miles Turner. Because you had so many guys to play well in the first and then the second unit, you got fresh people out there, so you can run. And it makes a huge difference. That's why you had the contribution of 8 guys in double figures.
And the Pacers 30-plus points in every quarter. Bazemore. And Bogdanovich the rebound, and that will close it out. Bazemore with 32 points. Maybe they were diagramming that to see if he could get his career high, because if he made the shot, he would have. No matter, the Pacers have won 3 straight, 10 of 12 overall. They've now won 4 of 5 and 6 of 9 on the road. When this Pacers team, we're not even halfway through the season, they've already won 11 road games.
Listen, this has been impressive because you've had so many new bodies to add here from last year. That's the thing. So it's not like this complete continuity. There is some continuity to it, but guys have gotten better. Turner has gotten better. That's made a difference. Victor has brought more to his game, and you bring in new players, and like Tyreek Evans, who's over with JJ.
Tyreek Evans, 19 points in less than 19 minutes. First off, how's the knee?
It's great. I mean, I went to New York, seen my doctor who did the surgery, and you know, he did something to my knee that would help me play better. And today, just pushing off and running, I felt like a new man.
You feel like up to this point that had been really bothering you, holding you back?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, I'm the type of player that like to play through injuries. You know, I'm a tough kid, so you know, I just want to play, help my teammates win. But you know, I think that was the best thing for me to do was just go see the doctor, and you know, he helped me out, and now I'm moving better, and I'm feeling good.
You'd missed 3 of the last 5 games due to injury. When you were watching, when you saw maybe even the things that Aaron Holiday did in terms of providing a spark to the second unit, what did you learn by watching?
I mean, he's an amazing kid. I mean, he plays with So just watching him, remind me of me when I first came to the league, just hungry, and just trying to make a name for himself.
I feel like you can still be that player.
Definitely. I mean, when I'm healthy, the sky's the limit.
Dave McClure told me this morning that, get you on track, get that second unit with you in it, everything can kind of be clicking on all cylinders. Do you feel like you could be the final piece to this puzzle?
Definitely. I mean, I just got to stay healthy, take care of my body, and, come to play every night.
Thank you, Tyreek.
Thanks, appreciate it.
54 points off the bench.
Oof.
Evans with 19, Sabonis with 19, and Corey Joseph with 14. The Pacers had 8 players in double figures, led by Thaddeus Young with his 5th 20-point game of the year as the Pacers beat the Hawks 129-121. Blue and Gold returns home on Friday. They welcome in the Detroit Pistons to Bankers Life Fieldhouse for the first time this season. Our coverage underway at 6:30 with IMCU Pacers Live. For Jeremiah Johnson, Quinn Buckner, I'm Chris Canary. The Andy Moore Pacers Chevrolet postgame show is live next.
Llegó ahora.
I think right now this is, the Bulls have got to find a way. Now that the means it changes the whole dynamics of what they were doing offensively. Larry Markey was the feature guy, and now Zach LaVine is the feature guy. Look at the numbers. Both those guys, LaVine had 17 shots, Carter Jr. had 11, Chris Dunn had 11 shots, and then Holiday 1 for 11, 0 for 6 from the three-point line. Yeah, so all the starters except for Ryan had double-digit shot attempts. Lopez off the bench with 13 shots. The ball was moved around. Valencia inside from Shaq Harrison. But at one point, the Bulls had single-digit assists. Yeah. That really hurt him. He came back and played a really good third quarter. That second quarter, we talk about this team has been the new. They always had that one bad quarter or that one stretch where they can't score. That second quarter, they got to score 31-19. And that kind of was the difference in the game. They never really recovered. I'll tell you what, he does score on some difficult attempts. Besides his stellar defense. Well, they also, Jim Warren's also going to have to find a way to get Holiday going. He's shooting under 25% the last 6 games. He is really laboring right now. Making 7 points in 4 minutes. Timberwolves is going to run this out. Goes on a 2-game road trip here.
They're going to give the ball up, but they're going to run it down the 24-second clock, give it back to the Bulls with about 4 seconds. 3.7. Bulls will just flip it in. And that'll do it. 119-94. The Timberwolves defeat the Bulls here at the United Center with a big first quarter, big second quarter, and then rode those 2 periods to a win. Back with a final word from the United Center right after this on NBC Sports Chicago.
Welcome back to Dallas. Is it personal? Believe it. Every time he takes the floor, the pride factor for Drew Holiday.
And this is certainly two talented players going at each other, but Drew offensively 7 of 12, 2 of 4 from downtown, and he wants to get the ultimate stops. He wants to shut Doncic down. He wants, and Doncic, he's doing a great job. Luka's changing angles, changing spots, you know, handling the ball really nice against a guy who hawks the ball. So this is fun to watch.
And that's a 6'7", 6'8" guy that weighs 220. That's a big target. Luka's huge, and he's bouncing into you. Now trying to get it back to DeAndre Jordan, the skip for Berea. As they share it for Harrison Barnes. Gets the triple. Late close by Solomon Hill.
But that's more his shot. You know, the set, you know, right. Moving off the ball, step charge. Doncic doing it on both ends.
86-82. Turnovers the 7th of the game for the Pels compared to 10. A +7, 13-6 in points off turnovers. Berea. Now Doncic. Tried to get Darius off his feet so he could leap into him. As I said, he's way beyond his years. Going to be tapped away. Good job, Solomon Hill. DeAndre Jordan. Key for the Pels, being quick in their half-court sets. Pace even in passes. Frazier bouncing around. So is DeAndre Jordan, though. AD, good look for a three. Yes. Took his time. 80 here in the quarter. Now 5 of 8 on their threes. Strong.
This is also his area right here. Yeah. Good defense.
Yeah. Took it to the chest. Darius Miller held his ground. Frazier looking for Solomon Hill. Corner three. And DeAndre Jordan has it. Now, match up in training. Harrison Barnes denied. And AD will save it on the baseline. Inside of three. They didn't play last 3 minutes of the half well. Let's see if they can close the third quarter back. Frazier got there. Can't get the little flip. I think he was surprised that nobody don't fight. Luka, how about that bounce? DeAndre Jordan shoots too. I like what you
trying getting his players some attempts and some good looks.
Last game, Jordan 2 of 3 at the strike. He is 2 of 4 so far tonight. And gets the roll. 3 of 5, 71%. Way above what he has been through his career.
40, 50.
Well, give him credit, though. The way he's worked hard. Second-round pick out of A&M, 1 year at A&M. And always durable. Last 5 years, don't forget, he's missed 6 games. Always shows up, works hard, and everybody says, a great team. A young man from Houston. And gets the roll. I'll stop talking about. So he's going to get another deal out of them. They're wide open. They forgot, and each one could make a play. Solomon, good work inside. Now Julius on the run. And good flip. A great look. He got the space that he wanted. Wasted opportunities for the Pels up 5. Doncic. How about that pass?